Heavy equipment work began in two areas of the project, along the northeast border near Villa de la Valle by importing stones and rocks, and to the southeast along El Camino Real, preparing the land for excavated materials. Within this location, 250,000 tons of stones and rock, blue granite, were sorted by particle size. Aided by a system of stacking conveyors, the materials were processed into three general grades. 3/4-inch diameter clean rock, used for haul roads and drainage. Large stones, known as quarter-ton riprap, for armoring the berms. And a product called 3/8-inch minus, a sandy rock mixture used as a geogrid fill within the berm. Once processed, the materials were stockpiled throughout the project. The southeast corner is designed to hold dredged materials, later transforming them into an upland plant habitat of coastal sage. After all the necessary agency approvals, equipment operators began by following engineering plans. Water collected from the San Dieguito River helps with dust control as dozers push grass materials, a process known as clearing and grubbing. Within this disposal area, archaeological monitors have discovered scattered Native American artifacts dating back some 7,000 years. The soil here is considered to be extremely rich in nutrients, and the upper 2 feet have been harvested and stockpiled for later use, helping the plants grow during the reseeding process. The area west of Interstate 5 began to see restoration in late 2006. This area was filled with native and non-native plants, along with concrete foundations, remnants from the old airfield. An engineer deployed a satellite receiver collecting data on an electronic notebook. This mathematical guidance system creates information and is used by all partners on the project. The GPS assists contractors in defining sensitive habitats, controlling limits for excavation, and determining correct locations for the wetland plants. A temporary haul road, created under I-5, allows access to the west side, permitting scrapers and dozers to clear the land. Hundreds of thousands of vehicles pass overhead daily as restoration efforts surround both sides of the highway. Vegetation is pushed and stacked, later grinded into mulch, a base material, and mixed into the earth. The excavator, the largest piece of machinery on the project, can lift objects high overhead, dig or break up materials. With its hammer attachment, concrete foundations are split and the remnants stockpiled, later to be used as a foundation for the nesting sites.
Old airfield concrete slabs and will be broken into size and when you use it in the nesting site.
Land excavation began soon thereafter, transporting mud and organic materials from the west side to the east, with each dump truck making dozens of daily trips across the wetlands, up to the highlands, and back to the wetlands. During nesting season, bird monitors assured that restoration efforts kept a safe distance from wildlife. By spring and summer of 2007, thousands of loads of materials were moved safely and efficiently, employing nearly 80 people on the project. This restoration effort is one of the largest of its kind, spreading to both sides of the Sandigita River, saving this land in perpetuity from human development. This expansion of salt marsh habitat is bound to make a small group of fiddler crabs very happy. The northeast corner produced scallops, fossilized shells, and an ancient bivalve. Just west of Interstate 5, the crown jewel of the project transforms the land. Month after month, earth is moved, expanding the 11-foot deep hole, creating a massive 42-acre fish habitat. Digging within the basin yielded deposits of white sand, creating the perfect habitat for our visiting VIPs, the California least tern. Restored habitats are protected from the eventual river flood by barriers of dirt and stone, known as berms. Each berm has been carefully engineered to withstand large volumes of water. The longest berm, along the northeast section of the river, incorporates man-made materials, layered by natural stones. Each element of construction makes the berm stronger. But the major components for repelling water are large boulders. Imported blue granite will line the berm walls, where the water flow is anticipated to be at its strongest. Later on, all berms will be graded and covered with earth, reseeded to become upland habitat. Sand and organic materials that clog the river will be removed, assisting with tidal flow and watering the native plants, helping to establish their foothold within the soil. When excavations are complete, upland areas and berms will become new habitats, hopefully recruiting nesting pairs of California gnatcatchers. Coastal Access, and working with our partners, the Joint Power Authority, continues to move forward, creating a green belt between two cities and what will be a lasting legacy.
And then you're going to start pulling back at a 3-to-1 to your +5, so you're 15 feet back, which you can pull tape off that or whatever.